All right, shalom, shalom. All right, Shabbat shalom to the elect. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. All right, I'm gonna give all praises to the Heavenly Father. All right, so we'll turn and face the east. All right, call Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakadash. All right, that is the true Paleo Hebrew names. All right, of who these people ignorantly call God and Allah. All right, as well as to his only begotten Son. Okay, who these people ignorantly call Jesus Christ. All right, this your brother Akaga Bar. All right, out here once again. All right, to prophesy the destruction, all right, of America, Babylon the Great. All right, as prophesied and foretold in the scriptures. All right, as well as to bid the lost sheep of the house of Israel. All right, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, to the marriage supper. All right, of Lord Yahweh Shah. All right, and we know that's pretty much what you see taking place. All right, with this great awakening of the Israelites, man. Israelites all across the world are returning to their customs. Okay, abandoning the philosophies and all the ways of America, Babylon the Great, man. Western ideology, you know, do as thou wilt. You got elect Israelites that are waking up, all right, and are putting off the ways of this beast, man. And in today's camp, all right, what we're gonna be touching on, all right, is how this place, all right, this place shall no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. Okay, America, just Babylon the Great in the scriptures, all right, is no longer going to be called the Lady of Kingdoms, man. Because as you understand, this place is that great whore, all right? Scriptures speak about in the book of Revelation, all right? This the great whore that's riding on that dragon, man, all right? And what does a whore do? You know, they sleep around, you know, they spread their legs to whoever. Okay, that's what whores do, man. So this place is known as a whore because it spread its philosophies, Western ideology, okay, it's corrupt democracy and all of that BS, okay, to the four corners of the earth, man. All right, but we're in them times now to where Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is taking away the splendor, all right, the splendor from this whore, man. All right, and it's pretty much at the point to where he's causing this place to lift up the skirt, and for all the shame, all of the true laws of America to be seen across the world, man. And that's why you got all these nations that are what? Ditching the US dollar, all right, and are gearing up to utterly destroy this place in World War III, man. See? So we're going to go ahead and open up in the book of Revelation. All right, we'll start in Revelation chapter 17. Okay, this is the book of Revelation 17. All right, from the top. Okay. It says, and there came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying, Come hither, I will show thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. Which once again, this place, America, Babylon the Great, is that great whore, man. And as we continue to read through the chapter, all right, you'll see that this place is pretty much ruling over all the people, man. All the people, all the nations. When you look at the so-called Middle East, when you look at Africa, when you look at all these particular nations, man, America got their filthy hands in all of those people ways of life, man. And then they go over there, okay, they spoil those people, they take their goods, you know, cast them out their houses, take their resources, and then they give them some fuck-ass puppet, you know, some puppet government to rule based on how this Western ideology will want them to rule, man. See? But now we at the point where all these nations, man, they're done with that shit. You know, they fed up, and they got bricks is set up pretty much to topple America, Babylon the Great, man. And that's what we see playing out, right? It says, come hither, right? It says, come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. See? And this place causes all these nations, all right, to commit spiritual adultery, man. Spiritual fornication. All right, which again ultimately goes into what? This place has turned everything upside down. Everything the Most High said do, you know, a man lie with a woman lie with a man, don't commit adultery, right? Don't drink raw blood, don't eat raw blood, right? Well, Esau, Edom, in America, Babylon the Great, they'll tell you to do the exact opposite of all of those things, man. And that goes into how this place spreads its whoredoms throughout the four corners of the earth. I mean, you look around at like Ishmael, you look at those Arab women, you know, before they come over here to America, they got their hair wrapped up, you know, they're in order, You know, they don't really speak out against their men. But you come over here, you get a whole bunch of Mia Khalifas, right? They instantly lose the hijab. Bitches walking around with them little tidy ass skirts on, okay, talking shit to their man, right? Because this place spreads those backwards ways of life to everywhere on the earth, man. This is why this place is going to be judged. It says, I will show thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. It says, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication. You see? And the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication, man. Which we know the wine can represent the philosophies, man. Right? Again, the ways of life that America pushes, they try to force that on everybody else, man. And if you don't get down with their program, they'll send in them boys, right? They'll send them boys at you, all right, and start fucking shit up. Okay? But once again, that's why we're at that point now, though, to where scriptures say, let the weak say I am strong, man. Like North Korea, Iran, right? Iran's proxies. As you can see, they no longer give a damn about what America, Babylon the Great is saying, what they telling people to do, man. They no longer care about America being a big bully, man. See, we at that point to where the bully is being dealt with. All right, and that's why all these other nations are set up, all right, to topple this place, man. Okay? It says, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. Right? Feminism, women's empowerment, right? It's to the point to where you can't tell these women shit. They'd rather live with a bear than live with your ass, right? The men are effeminate. You can't speak out. Now we at the point to where you can't even fucking speak out, really, against the alphabet community, man. Which I'm glad that damn P month is over with, man. That shit flew by, right? But as you can see, this place is so backwards, man. They'll have it to where, you know what I'm saying, you could be in the alphabet, you could chop your rod off. They can have drag queens go to the school, right? Nothing's wrong with that, but as soon as you speak out against that, or as soon as you have a problem with that, you're the problem. You see, you're the problem now, man. But that's why you got places like Russia, Africa, they condemn that alphabet shit, man. They openly condemn that shit, man. They're like, look, man, y'all not about to spread that shit over here. See, so the nations understand the only thing they can do to stop America from using the sword, which is what they do. They use their military to enforce this shit. They know that to stop that shit, they got to band together, man. You see, that's what they doing. They banding together. They ditching the dollar, about to cause a collapse over here. All right, and they're going to annihilate this place with World War III. See, this is the prophecy, man. It says, verse 3, it says, so he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman, which is America, Babylon the Great, right? This is that whore, okay? Sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. All right, let's grab a precept, because we know the reason why it's sitting on a red scarlet beast, which is also another indicator for Esau Edom, okay, which shows you he's the devil. But we know that red goes into the wickedness, man, right? The scarlet. All right, let's grab this. And give me one moment real quick. All right, this is Isaiah. All right, Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 18. All right, it says, come now and let us reason together, saith the Lord Yahweh. It says, though your sins be as scarlet, right, they shall be as white as snow. Though they be red like crimson, they shall be as wool, man. So the colors scarlet and crimson, that this beast, this red dragon, 7-headed dragon, represents Esau Edom, man. And not only that, what? The sin, the wickedness of this place, right? The evil that this place pushes out, man. You see, it says, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns, which we know those 7 heads represent the various Edomite empires over the years, man. The Greeks, the Romans, Germania Major, Germania Minor, the Spanish, the French, and the British, which we know America came out of the Great Britain, man. Why they just celebrated the 4th of July, right? And this place still ain't even free. They still pay taxes to the crown. See, but we know that ultimately that those 7 heads represent those 7 empires, man, right? Which America came out of, all right? It says having 7 heads and 10 horns, which represents the EU. Okay, it represents that European Commission. Okay, that the council of those European nations, man, right? NATO's a part of it, the military aspect. You see, and we know back then, right? We know back then, the particular 10 horns around ancient Rome would have been the vassal states, the Goths, the Visigoths, the Franks. See, there's nothing new under the heavens, man. Rome is here all over again. This is Neo-Rome. You got the same motherfuckers back. You see, it says, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. It says, and a woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. It says, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication, man. Because we know America, Babylon the Great, the way that they became this great nation, right, is because through rape, rob, murder, bloodshed, man, of the Israelites, right? We're standing on millions of Israelite graves, man. You see, that's how this place was able to become great, right? This how they was able to build up their wealth, man. You see, you know, they still can't give your ass 40 acres and a mule, but yet they giving all billions of dollars to Ukraine, Israel, Taiwan. You see, right? You see, it says, all right, it says, and the woman was arrayed in purple, okay, which goes into the right, the royal, the decadency of this place, man. That's what purple goes into. See, right? It says in scarlet color, because yeah, the way they was able to get this fucking way of life is through bloodshed, man, and through their ways of death. Really, all right. This place pushes death. Okay, that's why Revelation 6 goes into the red horse, man. The red horse is Esau, Edom, scarlet, crimson. Yeah, they're the devil that went to take peace from the earth, man. Right? This that whore, man, that went to take peace from the earth. Start sleeping around with all the nations, right? Start giving all the nations spiritual STDs. See, it goes into feminism, women's empowerment, the alphabet shit, GMO foods, you know what I'm saying, emasculating the man. That's what this place is pushed into the earth, man. You see? It says, let me grab a precept real quick and I'm gonna jump back. This is Revelation 18. All right, this is Revelation 18 in verse 3, right? Because it just said this whore is decked with purple and scarlet, right? It says, Revelation 18 and 3, it says, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. All right. It says, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies, man. You see that? So that's how all these other nations were able to build up their little kingdoms, you know, within this kingdom, is because of the Israelites, man. If it wasn't for us, right, if America would have never fucking been great if they didn't subjugate the so-called blacks and the so-called Native Americans and so-called Hispanics to build this punk-ass empire up, man. This shit would never have been great. You see? And now we at that point now to where you see these people don't even got the same pride that they had over 4 years ago, man. Where is all that pride to be an American at? Yeah, because you motherfuckers know y'all about to get shipped over them seas and y'all really got to put y'all money where y'all mouth is, man. You motherfuckers got to put your nuts on the line and die for this place, okay? Now that all the nations fed up, you got protests and riots for the Palestinians. See, and now you Americans want to sit over here like, oh, well, you know, that's their plight. That has nothing to do with us. Nigga, they bringing the war to you, right? Mosai said, I'm going to fill this place with men as with caterpillars, man. Those sleeper cells, those T groups, right? They're here. That's why the information just went out not too long ago. They had the FBI went out and they arrested like 8 members, I think, that was planning like a coordinated attack in New York, Cali, and I want to say Philly. See, so they bringing the attack to you people, man. Those Ishmaelites, those Arabs, man, they're about to die for what they believe in, man. The Sunnis, the Shias, right? We know they're pretty much gonna come together, man. And the whole sole purpose is to um, destroy America, right? And those damn JOOs, man. You can't even speak on for real, right? And you Americans are gonna get caught up in that, man. Right? It don't matter. It don't matter about because you got AKs and ARs. You got some military training. Who gives a shit? And we at that time now where you motherfuckers gonna have to put that shit to use. See? Right? Revelation 18:3, it says, "For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her," man. Yeah, so that's the reason why you nations as well, you're gonna be judged because you committed fornication with this place, man. Y'all been on par with this place, all right, up until this point. That's why Psalms 83 says that all these nations were confederate against the Israelites, man. See, none of you other nations was, cared about Jake being degenerate in a decrepit state. Nobody was able to bring out the truth of who he was, man. Y'all just let us keep calling ourselves niggas. Black, Spicks, African American. Now we come from two different continents, right? Black, which is a color. Okay, but now we came into the understanding that we are the Israelites, man. And you heathen nations, now that you see us standing up in boldness and we know what our nationality is, now you motherfuckers are shaking in your boots, man. And y'all about to utterly annihilate each other. You see? All right. Verse 4 says, "And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her plague, or of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto the heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities," man. That's why we come out here, as I say, to what? Wake up the lost sheep of the house of Israel, man. To bid you to the marriage so that you can come up out of this place mentally, man, spiritually. Okay, stop doing the fucking shit that got us caught up in this situation in the first place, man. But if you can't shake this place, if you can't shake it, then hey, you just gonna die here, man. Right? But back to Revelation 17. Okay. Verse 5, it says, and upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. But now, through the Spirit revealing it, all right, it's no longer a mystery who Babylon the Great is, man. It's America. Okay, this place is being revealed, all right, to be the Babylon the Great. Okay, which is also referred to as the daughter of Babylon, Egypt, Sodom, and all of those particular places, man. You see, and that's why when you read sorry, give me one moment. I want to say Jeremiah the 50th chapter. Give me one quick second here. So we know this goes into the third ward. But that's why when you read Jeremiah 50, it goes into Babylon the Great being destroyed. But the way it describes the destruction is not the way ancient Babylon was destroyed. See, scriptures tell you that Babylon the Great is going to be destroyed with fire, man. And that no one's going to dwell in this land. You can look over there at Iran, which is modern day Babylon, and you still see people living over there, man. That place wasn't destroyed by fire, so that shows you and proves you this new Babylon we know is going into America, Babylon the Great. You see, right? All right. It says. Revelation 17:6, it says, "And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints," which are the Israelites, man. Right? Those that had made a covenant with the Most High by sacrifice. Let's grab that. See, the saints are the Israelites, man. Okay, we're the ones who these devils we're the ones who these devils, man, oppress and shed our blood on a daily basis, and they hold themselves not guilty, man. There's no outcry for what they fucking do to our people, man. They set up little punk ass Black Lives Matter to get you simple ass Israelites, you simple Jakes, to really think that that was for our people the whole time. When you think of BLM, what do you think of? The alphabet community, man. You see that? You can't hear BLM without thinking about the damn alphabet community, right? They got you simple dumbass Jakes to forward that shit, man, and y'all do it. You see, BLM ain't did nothing for you people, man, for our people, right? In Psalms 50 and 5, it says, gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. So the saints, as we go back to Revelation 17 and 6, it says, and I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints. So the saints are the Israelites, man. We the ones who had to enter the covenant by sacrifice, right? The blood of the lamb spread on over us, sprinkled over us, okay? We're the ones who they put to death to this day, okay? It says, and with the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua, right? And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration, man. That's where you get into the what? Transatlantic slave trade, okay? The Trail of Tears. We don't even know the numbers of death that took place during those events, man. Those mass genocidal events. See? Right? You had hundreds of millions of Israelites, all right, put to death, man, over several centuries. See? Right? It says, and I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. And the angel said unto me, wherefore didst thou marvel? It says, I will tell thee the mystery of the woman and of the beast that carried her, which hath the 7 heads and 10 horns. It says, the beast that thou sawest was and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit and go into perdition. So give me one moment. All right, this is Revelation 17, and it says, the beast that thou sawest was and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit and go into perdition. Which the beast that thou sawest was, we know that goes into the what? Ancient Roman Empire. It's the same thing you read in Daniel 2. Okay, the 10 toes is the same as the 10 horns, man. See, scriptures link up, right? Right, and that's why to the elect, this is not a mystery, man. We had the spirit to be able to understand these things, man. It says, the beast that thou sawest was, which were the ancient Romans, and is not, because Rome was destroyed, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit, which is Europe, and go into perdition. Okay, which perdition goes into what? Destruction, man. That's why 2 Thessalonians 2, I'm gonna grab this real quick. That's why 2 Thessalonians 2 says the day of the Lord couldn't come until the man of sin, the son of perdition, which is Esau, was revealed, man. See, that's why America's going into destruction, because the man of sin, Esau, Edom, the red, scarlet devil, has been revealed. It's the book of 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, the day we all waiting for, man. At least the Israelites already elect. All right, you Christians are waiting for it, but Amos 5 said, to what end is it for you? Why are you waiting for the day of the Lord, man? You people have a tab, you got to pay for it. Right? It says, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first. And you can thank this harlot, this whore, for the falling away of the Israelites, man. It says, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Right? So that man is being revealed, man. Esau, Edom, the devil the Bible speaks about. He's been revealed because he shows you through what he does in the planet Earth that he is the devil, man. Why do you think all these nations... I'm gonna let this... Why do you think all these nations are banding together, man, to go against this place? Because they finally are fed up with the fucking wickedness of America. Babylon the Great, man. And you simple ass peon, bird brain Americans should be too, right? Once again, man, you motherfuckers left Great Britain, okay, which is the seven head on the dragon. Y'all left Great Britain to come over here to colonize, to enslave the Israelites, to run away from taxation without representation, all that bullshit. Whole time the same shit playing out now. Why are y'all not burning this place to the fucking ground, man? Why? You see, but we know what's gonna come, man. Right? We know that scriptures speak about riots, sedition, right? One people standing up against another, not regarding their kings. Scriptures is gonna force you fucking people to burn this place down, man. Right? Since y'all sitting there waiting on the next person, get your ass out there and do it. Why are you waiting around, man? Why don't you be the one to do it? Okay, we're doing what we're supposed to do. It says, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. It says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped. So it's giving you literally the description of who the man of sin is, man. Who the devil is based off of what he does in the earth. So we can read this and then just look around the fucking planet Earth and see who this fits. It says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped. You got the Pope, nigga telling you to call him father, right? You got Elon Musk with Neuralink technology, right? Did the information went out a few years ago where Lil Uzi and Grimes, they said they were gonna take it and it was gonna give them the knowledge of the gods, man. Who created that shit? Esau Edom did, man. The brain chip, trying to heal paraplegics and give sight to the blind, right? Trying to make the lame to, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to imitate what the disciples were doing with the Holy Spirit, man. Trying to imitate what Lord Yahweh Shah did, man. Through left hands means, through technology, man. And that's why they're gonna cause a lot of you people to take that damn chip, that RFID chip, because you people don't have the faith and y'all don't believe and y'all don't hearken to the warnings, man. So y'all are gonna bow down to that slaughter. See? Right? This is literally showing you who the devil is, man. It says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God, controlling the weather, right? Harp, do technology, right? Creating wildfires out of nowhere. They have artificial suns, okay? They can create, and you know we got that Hurricane Beryl, which I believe it's supposed to smack Texas sometime tomorrow. I've been trying to track that thing because, as you know, that motherfucker's broken records, man. I believe it was like the first category 5 in June, or the first hurricane in June ever on record. Okay, it broke several records, man. Which that's not a good sign for this coming hurricane season, man. See, which also goes into what? The judgment on his whore, man. This place is done with. The Most High about to, hey man, he about to cause all types of natural disasters and shit to happen. And again, they got technology to where they can do those particular things, man. Okay, I'm not saying that they created that hurricane, but they could. All right. Okay, Salakia. Right? He says, yeah, that was the point I wanted to grab on that. How these devils play God, man. All right, which is an indicator who the son of perdition, all right, who the son of perdition is. Okay? All right, it says, verse 11, we're going to skip down to verse 11. It says, and the beast that was and is not, even he is the eighth. So Neo-Rome or America represents the eighth beast. Okay, we know America is not one of the 7 heads on the dragon because America is ultimately the whore. But it represents the eighth beast because this place is Rome all over again, man. You see? It says, and the beast that was and is not, even he is the eighth and is of the 7, because he came, you know, America came out of Great Britain. It says, and goeth into perdition, because America's gonna be destroyed, man. And all of you damn Edomites and all of you wicked of our people, right along with this place, man. Right? It says, verse 12, it says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast, right? Which once again, we know that America, all right, is like this, all right, with the EU and NATO, man. Even though it tells you in Daniel 2, it's part iron and part clay, meaning they don't mix, they don't mesh all the time. I mean, you got members of NATO that are trying to leave, like Turkey, okay, all right, and shit like that. But for the most part, this place, up until now, man, the EU, NATO, they've been tightly right along with America, Babylon the Great, man, and everything that they've been doing. That's why the Africans, the Africans are how I want to say it, they pretty much are fed up with those French Edomites, man, because the French went over there and did the same thing America does to the Middle East, man. Went over there, took their gold, you know, the uranium, the resources, and pretty much exploited it, man, and gave them those Hamites, the Africans, a fiat currency, whatever the French currency is, and all that shit, man. But as you can see, you got particular coup d'etats and all types of shit like that happening over there in Africa, man. Because ultimately, an overthrow of this Edomite rule, man. You see, which the French, like I said, the EU, the Ten Horns are right along with this place. Okay. Right, it says, Revelation 17:13, it says, these have one mind and shall give their power and strength to the beast. See, so they've been in lockstep. Right? Okay. Skip down. No, Salaki, I'm not going to skip down. Verse 14, it says, these shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is the Lord of Lords. So this is going to be that great battle in the skies, man, the heavens. Okay? We know America, they Space Force. We know during this third war, which is the war to end all wars, these Edomites, through their pride, they're going to fight against Lord Yahweh Shah and the angels, man. Which you people don't understand that they're maneuvering those chariots, those so-called UFOs, man. Those UFOs are an omen. They're a curse that shows you this place is going to be destroyed, man. All right. So during this third war, we know they're going to come back and destroy those nations gathered over there in the so-called Middle East. Okay. It says, and the Lamb shall overcome them. He is the Lord of Lords. You read about that in 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter. And King of Kings, and they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful, man. See, for the elect, right? It says, and he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest where the whore sitteth are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues, right? Because this place is sitting on the waters, man, which represents all these other nations. Okay, and that's why America is known as what? The melting pot, man. Right? Babylon, ancient Babylon was a melting pot. You see, ancient Babylon had all the peoples in that area, man, in that land. See, and that's when you read about the Tower of Babel. They were trying to build the Tower of Babel. Okay, and then the Most High had to confuse all their languages up, man. See, which proves you this place is Babylon all over again, man. The great melting pot of confusion. See, it says, verse 16, and the 10 horns, which, right, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. Okay? Thermonuclear fire, man. That's the second death. Whether you people want to subscribe to a fucking fairy tale fable of an underground place where you burn forever in hell, you can believe that all you want, man. We ain't got to convince your ass, man. Who cares? This place will be burned by fire, which is the second death that scriptures speak about, man. Right? The second death. Okay? It says, these shall hate the whore and make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire, man. And again, once again, that's why you have Turkey. Turkey is right along with Russia, man. Right? They connect with the plight of those Ishmaelites. Everybody is condemning Amalek in Babylon, man. Because Babylon got to go to Amalek's defense. Okay? Right? And you got other members of NATO that are going to turn on this place, man. Okay? You think they forgot about a couple years ago when America and Great Britain sabotaged the Nord Stream pipeline? That fucked up their economies, man. Especially Germany. That fucked up their economies, man. So here you are, you supposed to be at peace with these people. Y'all supposed to have an alliance with each other, and here you are fucking up the alliance. You sitting there cutting off our oil supply, our energy. Now we can't keep our lights on, you know, fucking our economy up because you want to be the big dog. You want to run everything. See, that's why they're going to burn it. That's why they're going to turn on this place, man. Let's grab this. See, because America, man, they move like, they move like a child, man. Like they just lash out with no real common sense, no understanding, man. Ain't no way in hell you supposed to move like that with your allies, man. But this is Psalms 55 and 20. It says, he hath put forth his hand against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. Right? Which, you know, we normally go into this, going into how these devils did the so-called Native Americans. What they made like over 300 treaties, I believe, with the natives, okay, the Gadites, and they broke every single last one of them, man. Every single last one of them. How the hell do you break over 300 treaties, man? Like, what the fuck? They broke every last one of them, man, but this also applies to this devil. He has a whole alliance with those European countries, and yet he deals treacherously with his own peoples, man. How much more so you Americans, man? Right? They letting all these migrants come over here, take your jobs, your houses, all of your tax dollars, right? Talking about homelessness is illegal, but yet they're gonna be trying to give those migrants squatters' rights. Okay? See, make it make sense, man. Esau's divided, man, as fuck. That's why this place is falling, man. Right? All right, it says he had put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He had broken his covenant. All right? It says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Why? Because again, he's the red horse. He's the red horse that took peace from the earth, man. This man knows no other way. Esau wasn't no piece of field standing right in front of his fucking face, man. This devil can't deal with peace. He's the devil, man. Right? I don't understand how you people don't get it. You see? Right, let me grab that again. It says the words of his mouth was smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. That's all this devil want to do. Now that the petrodollar's done with, the Saudis was like, look, we're not renewing that 50-year contract as of June 8th. What the hell you think America's doing now? They got to go to war behind it. See, when he don't get his way, what do this devil do? Time to pull out the sword. He pulled out the great sword, man. See, he pulls out the great sword, man. That's why you got Russian nuclear submarines and shit in Cuba, off the coast of Florida, man. Right? That's why you got all this shit happening, man. Because America, Babylon the Great is going to war. No matter how you feel about it, no matter how much you want this place to survive, no matter about your careers, none of that shit matters, man. Okay? And a lot of you people are going to get drafted up in that, man. Caught up in that shit. Right? Since you didn't want to detach from this place, you're going to get caught up in it. All right? All right. Revelation 17:17, it says, for the Most High have put in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. So, you know, the EU and NATO, they've been on board with this place, you know, throughout the years because they were supposed to, because it was written to happen. But now we're at the point, which is what also is written to happen, that members of NATO and the EU are going to turn on this place and they're going to join BRICS, man. They're going to join along with BRICS, those nations that have de-dollarized, okay, that are looking to, you know, buy and sell oil with the digital yuan, the Indian, what's it called, a rupee, okay? All those currencies, man, they're like, we don't need the dollar anymore, man. See? And that's going to cause an economic collapse over here in America, Babylon the Great. All right, in this place, you people are going to deal with a third world status. See? Right? It says, Revelation 17:18, it says, and the woman which thou sawest is that great city. This is the great city, right? Right? America, right? Proud to be an American, man. This is the great city, man. Everybody come over here to hope to live the American dream and all that bullshit. You see? It says, and the woman which thou sawest is the great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth. But now we're about to transition over because this place is no longer going to be called the Lady of Kingdoms, man. No longer going to be called America the Great, America the Beautiful, man. Okay? Right? Let's grab, see? So the Most High allowed this place to get built up, you know, reach its climax, its decadency, all for the purpose to utterly destroy it and bring this place low, man. Right? And the best indicator of the overall state of America is the dollar, man. Right? When you deal with, you know, before the 70s, the dollar was backed by gold. Everything was prosperous. You know, the dollar actually meant something, you know. But now, you know, after the 70s, it went to only being backed by oil, right? Only being backed by oil. Now that oil's out the picture, now it's only backed by the military. That's the perfect indicator that shows you the state America Babylon the Great is in, man. See, this place is done. It's only as strong as that little punk ass dollar. I mean, and that shit, nobody wants it anymore, man. Okay. Right. Okay, this is Isaiah 47. Yeah, right, and that's why all the nations look around. They're all selling off treasury bonds and shit. They're dumping a dollar, man. Banks are collapsing everywhere you look. I constantly see articles where it's like a bank will report trillions of dollars in unidentified losses, or however they say it, man. But just goes to show you this place is done. Banks are collapsing. They're about to roll out that digital currency in America, man. See, man, we're in beautiful times as far as prophecy, man. Okay. Okay, this place is on its way out. All right. Khan, this is Isaiah 47:1. All right, it says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, man." Yeah, your mighty dollar can't save you no more, man. The US dollar is no longer king. Okay? You know what's king? What's king? Right? The central bank digital currency that the BRICS nations are rolling out, right? That they're trading with each other with, okay? And all America Babylon the Great is gonna have to do, they're gonna have to get on board, man. All right? They're gonna have to get on board with that program, which is all by design anyways. It says, "Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." Okay? And all that purple this place has been arrayed with, the Most High is ripping that robe off this place, man. And now all you see is America's shame. Thou shalt be filled with shame for glory, right? Roughly paraphrasing. Now all you see is the shame of this place, man. All they got is P month. I mean, you motherfuckers popping fireworks still, but it's like, you can't even afford them, right? Right? Y'all, man, it's just the hypocrisy of it all, man. Y'all popping fireworks to declare y'all independence, but whole time, the same shit y'all wanted to get independence from is happening all over again. It just don't even make sense, man. You people are fucking delusional, right? Isaiah 47:2, it says, "Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers," right? Which goes into this place being exposed by all the nations of peoples, man. It says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man," because we know that the Messiah, all right, Lord Yahweh Shah, is a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah. And he's going to descend upon this place in his godly form, man. He's not coming back as a man this time around, right? He's coming back as a power, as a God, all right? And he's coming back, what? To take vengeance, man. It says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man." And if you want a further description of that, read Isaiah the 63rd chapter, man. The one you people ignorantly call Jesus Christ is coming for bloodshed, man. Straight up bloodshed and death. You see? Right? It says, "As for our Redeemer, the Lord Yahweh of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel." It says, "Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms, man. And another way this place is going into darkness, Salakia. Another way we know this place is going into darkness is because their wisdom has died out, man. All of their enchantments, all of their witchcrafts no longer are working. That's why the people are saying if there's another pandemic, we're not just gonna roll over like we did the first time. Now, a lot of you sheeple out there, you went and got jabbed up. But I mean, when you look at TikTok and these alternative media sources, man, a lot of people are like, look, we're not doing another one, man. They already know what this devil's coming with. They know the narrative. They know when they start hearing about bird flu spreading, the dang outbreak spreading, new strains of COVID start spreading, right? These people already know what type of time it is, man. They know what this devil's trying to do. You see, this place is in darkness now because they can no longer throw out them little enchantments that they were doing that worked. Shit's not working anymore, man. That's why this devil got to hurry up and pull out his final stops because, you know what I'm saying, he's pretty much lost the narrative. He's lost everything, man. He's lost everything, okay? I mean, Fauci went out, said the whole 6 feet shit was bullshit. They went out with the information. All these different scientists admitted the jabs was causing all these complications and shit, man. Okay, that goes into the shame, man, of this place, man. Right? Here you are, got your Faucis and your Gates telling you, oh, take this and do that, right? It's for your betterment. A few years later, the information comes out, those were all lies, man. That's a shameful thing. See? Right? It says, verse Isaiah 47:5, sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, man. This place is going into darkness, man. They no longer have that wisdom. They no longer have that stronghold over the elect Israelites. I mean, they still got it over these people, but even some of these people are like, look, man, we're not going along with another lockdown. We see what y'all doing with the legislation y'all passing, you know, the banning TikTok. Like people are privy to what's taking place, man. That's why you're gonna have a revolution on this place, man. Okay? With the dollar collapse, everybody sees it, man. Everybody sees it. Right? It says, for thou shalt no longer be called the Lady of Kingdoms. Yeah. The splendor of America is gone, man. The American dream was left in 2019. Right? Right? The American dream was left in 2019, man. Okay? It says, Salaki, give me one moment. Okay, Con. Isaiah 47:6, it says, I was wroth with my people, I have polluted mine inheritance, and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy, upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. So as we grabbed in Revelation 17, this place is filled with the blood of the saints, man. This place is filled with the blood of the saints, okay? Because they have verily laid the heavy yoke of oppression, affliction, and bondage on our people, man. See, it caused a lot of our people to what? Be put to death in this place, man. That's why scriptures say the bloods of the saints, the blood of the saints is crying out, man. Okay? And that's why this place got to be destroyed, because the land can't be cleansed no other way but by Esau, by Esau's blood being shed, man. Okay? It says, Isaiah 47:7, it says, and thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, right? That dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thy heart, I am none, I am, and none else beside me, which is the pride of America. It says, I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. Okay, these Americans don't think that a third world war is gonna touch this place, that they're gonna lose loved ones like the Ukrainians are dealing with, that their wives are gonna be ravished like the Palestinians are dealing with, right? Like they're gonna be in fear of their lives like the Taiwanese are about to deal with. See, These people over here, man, they ultimately didn't think this place is going to be touched. But the Most High is telling you, look, man, this lady is going to get his cherry pop, man. This place will be touched. All right. All right. Okay. It says, verse 9, it says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments, man. And what further backs that is when you read Isaiah the 13th chapter, Zechariah the 14th chapter. It goes into how women are going to get ravished, you know, the children are going to be dashed to pieces before your eyes. I mean, prophecy is undefeated, man. And if you had any type of understanding, you will vividly be able to see that we're literally moments away from this shit playing out on American soil, man. Right? FBI director, blinking red lights everywhere. Okay? There was the U.S. bases over there in Europe was just on the highest alert. Okay, Charlie. I believe the top alert is like when there's an actual attack happening, but they was on the one right below that. Just like they were anticipating something to pop off. See? So, you know, we're imminently about to witness destruction, man, in Babylon the Great. Okay? So a lot of you people, hey man, you ain't nowhere near ready for it, man. All right, give me one moment. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, Con, let me jump around real quick. Con, we're gonna grab this in the book of Habakkuk. Okay, Salakia. All right, this is Habakkuk. We'll grab this in Habakkuk real quick. Okay, which this is pretty much going to further go into the wine or the fornications that this place pushes out, man. And the reason why this place is going to be destroyed, the reason why these nations are banding together, ditching a dollar, and all those particular things, because they're fed up, man. You know, people reach a breaking point. It ain't no different with all these nations of people, and they're tired of dealing with the tyranny and the bully, which is America and Amalek, man. Okay, so this is Habakkuk 2, and I'm gonna start at the top. Okay, it says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And that's what the men of the Lord are doing, man. We're on the watchtower where we can see the destruction coming, right, from far off. So we're trying to warn our people before it's too late, man. Whenever they get to the city walls, man, and you ain't in that stronghold or that strong tower, which is Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah, you're getting caught up in this shit, man. Which is gonna be the reality for a lot of you Jakes out there, man. Okay, because you didn't want to take heed to the warnings. We're not just standing on the watchtower, you know what I'm saying, blowing the trumpet for our health. Okay? But it says, verse 2, it says, and the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Okay, which goes into the prophecies in the scriptures that are written in this book, man. Some of which we've went over. Okay, America being destroyed, right? The beast. Okay, Babylon the Great being destroyed. You see, it says, verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. It says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry, man. So we're at the latter end. We're at the end where it's finally come and it's no longer tarrying. See, once again, we see the dollar's collapse is imminent, and a rolling out of a digital currency must take place. Why? To fulfill prophecy. Okay? And also, too, we know the elites on the left-hand side, the banking families, they want a digital society, man. Right? You see, but what they want is really what the Father wants. Why? To fulfill his will. See that? Right? They want it to track and trace your ass, you know what I'm saying? You know, monitor your carbon, how much you take a shit, how much air you breathe, how much chicken you eat. right? You know what I'm saying? But again, it's all by the will of the Heavenly Father, man. Okay. It says because it will surely come, it will not tarry, man. And we're at the end of this deal, man. Verse 4, here's the point. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. Okay, and you got Esau Edom over there, man. Homeless Edomite, man, which is a good indicator of the state of America. Let me try to flip this camera around, man. I don't know if it can zoom in enough. I'm not sure I can zoom in, man, but you see Esau over there. That just goes into his shame, man. I don't know if you brothers can see that. You know, you probably can't see it. I can't zoom in, man, but that just shows you this place is through, man. These people are done, man. Esau's going out sad, man. Man, but it says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. Verse 5, it says, yea, also, because he transgressed by wine, okay, right, the wine or the fornication of this place, right? He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell and is as death, cannot be satisfied, but gathered unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people, man. Okay, who goes and sets, who has the most military bases? Who has the most military bases in the planet Earth, man? Esau Edom, America, Babylon the Great. See, who goes into all the other countries, right? Takes the resources, infiltrates, you know what I'm saying? CIA, sets up a puppet government, you know what I'm saying? Let that person rule. You know, if the people try to do a coup d'etat, they go in and try to deal with it, man. Who does these things, man? Okay? It says, but gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people, because this devil wants a one world religion, one world currency, one world everything, man. See? Verse 6 is the point. It says, shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, man. How long unto him that ladeth himself with thick clay, which thick clay is what? Heavy debts. Okay, it goes into the Hebrew word ibatyat, which is heavy debts. What is this place? Trillions and trillions of dollars in debt? Hundreds of trillions of dollars in debt, man? Yeah. So the nations are done allowing America to go and steal their shit, and you know what I'm saying, with no you know what I'm saying, with no equal exchange, man. All they've been giving them is a fiat currency backed by nothing. These people are done with that, man. Right? Verse 7, it says, shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and the wake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them. Okay, and that's what's happening. The BRICS nations, they've risen up, all right, to go ahead and spoil America, Babylon the Great. So everything in this place is done, man. It's coming right back on this place, man. See? Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. See? Because of men's blood and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. Okay? See? But that's the point. So because of this place has spoiled all the nations and the peoples, spread its wicked philosophies, okay, caused the earth to turn backwards and upside down. Now the Most High has risen the nations up, all right, ultimately to get payback, but really to bring about the judgment that he's declared from the beginning, man. You see? And that's what we see playing out. Okay? Right? That's the judgment of the great whore. I'm gonna grab this and we'll close out. Right back in Revelation 18. See? So this is the reward for being a harlot. Right? Revelation 18 and 8. Matter of fact, verse 6. It says, reward her even as she rewarded you. Double unto her according to her works. In the cup which she had filled to her double, man. How much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously, right? Off the backs of the Israelites, right? So much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow. Did we not just read that in Isaiah 47? This place said, I will know no widowhood. I will know no loss of children. And the Most High like, oh yeah, you think so? He's gonna bring all that in one moment, man, one fell swoop. And they were moments away from it. It says, verse 8, here's the point. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine. And she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord power who judgeth her. See, that's the point. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her, all these other nations, right, due to the dollar, okay, that's pop, it's like, we know the dollar, man, at its height, it boosted and bolstered up these other world, or these other countries' economies. See, that's why when America falls, a lot of these other places are gonna fall too, right? And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, right? Saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. And that's the point. We know America, Babylon the Great, all right, ultimately it's slated to be destroyed with thermonuclear fire. And it's only going to take 1 hour once those missiles start falling out the skies like figs off a fig tree to utterly annihilate this place, man. See, that's why, you know, to us, it's like it's being taken long, but really, it's only gonna take an hour the Most High to wipe this shit out. So how much more so the plays that's leading up into that, man? You know, everything that take place during Jacob's trouble, okay? You see, we know this, the Most High sped this shit up, man. So it's only a matter of time, all right, before we're delivered, you know what I'm saying? And get the hell up out of here, man. But anyways, that's the point. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close out. We'll give all praises to Yahweh. Bashimi al-Shah, Bashir Kakadash. All right, dead to America, Wa Baba Ball. Shalom.